Celines. You dropped the Celines. You're not okay. You're not okay, the Celines. I'm so sorry. Hi guys, and welcome back to a new Instagram series episode. In this episode, we're gonna be focusing all on outfit photos, and as a lot of you guys know, I actually started my Instagram and my blog and my YouTube based around like fashion and outfits, so these are photos that I take a lot of, and I feel like I have a lot of great tips that I can share with you guys. Sorry guys, I just opened my Instagram and I saw this picture of Colton Haynes looking like a dad, so I just had to look at it really quick. Another quick thing is you can follow me on my Instagram account. It's at I'm Drew Scott. I'll put it on the screen for you guys and link it below, but it might be beneficial to scroll through while you're watching the video just so you can see like some of my outfit shots and how I take them and how some of the tips and tricks that I'm talking about apply to these photos so you can sort of get a visual viewpoint on them. If you guys would like to see a video on how to pose for outfit shots, I'd like to know because I'd like to make that next week's episode, so give this one a thumbs up if you'd like to see how to pose or my tips and tricks on posing for outfit photos, because I feel like that can also be a pretty neat video for you guys. So I decided to make this video sort of like a tips and tricks and step-by-step video. So I'm going to show you guys step-by-step how I take an outfit photo and give you tips and tricks along the way on how I do so. So first, as a little disclaimer, a lot of my outfit photos on my Instagram account are taken on my camera, and the reason they're taken on my camera is just because I also post them to my blog, and for my blog I like to use a high quality camera so that people who are viewing it on their computer get a higher quality than a phone photo. But I also do take a lot of outfit photos on my phone just because I love that phone look. You can almost tell when someone takes a photo on a camera compared to a phone, and I feel like Instagrammers sort of react better to a phone photo, so I do take a lot of outfit photos on my phone, especially when I'm on the go, or I didn't bring my camera, or I just wore something that I like, or I'm out, or whatever it is. So my tip number one is to find a simple but striking background. This is sort of like the same as my flat lay photo that I did prior. You want to use a background that is simple, doesn't have too much craziness to it, especially if you're using a phone, because you're not going to be able to blur out that background. So if I was using my camera, a lot of the times I can use a low f-stop on my camera, which essentially means that the background will be really blurry and creamy. So, but on a phone you can't really do that. It sort of just focuses on everything. So when I do outfit photos on my phone, I like to find either a plain wall, a solid colored wall is great. You can even use something textured, maybe like a marble wall, a brick wall, a cement wall, anything like that. Anything sort of simplistic, the side of a house, something like that. Those are the best for phone outfit photos, I find. The reason for this is you want yourself to stand out in the photos, so with a more simple background, your outfit and just your face and everything's just gonna stand out a bit more. If you have a crazy background, you can get lost in that. Just find something that's pretty simplistic and also that has a pretty nice leveling ground. So my next tip is lighting, and this is crucial to any outfit photo, I personally think. So when I shoot outfit pictures, I never ever shoot in direct sunlight, or just like honestly, I don't shoot in any form of sunlight because I don't like the way it looks. Sunlight creates really harsh shadows, so it can shadow. If your face sticks out at any points, like your eyebrow, my eyebrow bone sticks out, so it actually shadows my eyes. My hair shadows my forehead. If you're wearing a hat, it'll shadow your entire face. So I try to keep my outfit photos in complete shade. What shade does is it just lets every single detail of an outfit really stand out and pop out. There's no shadows, there's no harsh highlights. So I like to shoot in full shade, and the best time to shoot in full shade is of course during the golden hour, which is either sunrise or sunset. But if you can't find that, I personally just try to find walls that are directly facing away from the sun. So if the sun is up here, for example, pointing down, try to find a wall that's right here, so that way the top of the wall shades it down like this, if that makes sense. So you're not gonna wanna shoot on a wall that's directly facing the sun where it's glaring on you. Just make sure that you have some shadow, some shade, so that your outfit really stands out. Going off of lighting, one more tip for you guys is when you're actually in your camera, you can click on the screen and pull down or pull up your exposure depending on what sort of outfit you're taking. So if you're taking an all white outfit, sometimes it's nice to click on the person that you're taking it of and just pull up your exposure just a little bit, and that'll make those whites really pop. Or if you're taking a picture of an all black outfit, sometimes when it'll overexpose those blacks in the photo, so you can just click on it and pull that exposure down, and it makes those blacks a lot more blacker and like the actual color they're supposed to be. So that's another quick tip to keep in mind. Just play with your exposure when taking pictures of outfits, because it can really change the way that your photo takes, and it honestly will make the editing process so much easier when you go to post the picture. tip is all about angles. So when you go to take your photo, I try to do 2 different styles of angles. When I take my photo, there's a 2-dimensional angle, which I personally think is when you take a photo of somebody directly straight on. So if the subject was right in front of me and it's just straight on the wall, they're just standing right in front of it, the ground is parallel, it's just like a straight on photo. Or you can take a picture of the subject to the side, which means you're shooting down the wall. It gives you almost like a 3-dimensional element to your photo. And I mix this up. Sometimes I like that more minimal 2D straight on effect, and sometimes I like that more 3D. I think it's a little bit more interesting sometimes, but I like to mix it up between the two. I shoot close-ups, far away, full bodies, everything, and just mix it up. You can take a little bit of both in either format, but those are the 2 angles I mainly shoot at. And then another amazing tip for you guys is to make sure that the photographer who's taking the photo, either if you're the photographer or if whoever's taking the photo of you, gets the camera as low as possible. So if you are shorter or you just honestly want to look taller, the lower the camera goes to the ground, the taller you're gonna look, and that's just because you're shooting at a more upward angle, which elongates the body in the photo and it just makes you look taller. So I personally have all my photographers or anyone who's taking a photo of me just try to squat down a little bit more, get the camera as low to the ground as they can. It doesn't have to be all the way to the ground, but just like a simple squat can make the photo just appear so much nicer and just you look so much taller in the photo. You want to look a little taller, which I think everyone does every now and then. Make sure the photo is taken closer to the ground. Tip number 4 is to try many different poses. So when I first started taking outfit photos, I sort of stuck to the same pose. It was like a straight on, straight body, didn't even know what I was doing sort of a pose. But I think the more that you have fun with it and the more that it's sort of candid, maybe like walking around, looking at your phone, laughing, just a lot of candid-y sort of stuff creates the best imagery, and I think candid photos are honestly the best for fashion photography. So you sort of have to pretend like no one's around you when you're taking your pictures, just like whatever you're normally doing, pretend like there's no camera there, maybe cross your legs a little bit. Do a lot of different poses. It gives you a lot more variety and option when you go to look through your photos again. I personally like to take photos straight on and then I maybe turn to the side, take a photo looking over the shoulder, the other side. Sometimes I even sit down in pictures because I think that gives a little bit of mix up when you go to post your Instagrams. Maybe do a sit down photo instead of a full body photo. It honestly takes time and practice to do this, but once you get more comfortable with your posing and stuff, it comes really natural. And then my last tip when taking outfit photos is to just have fun with it and take a million of pictures. So this is nothing super serious, you guys. An outfit photo is fun. It's something that you're gonna share just to express your personal style. So have fun with your outfit photos, I think. At first I was taking it so serious, like I was trying to copy so many fashion bloggers' poses and try to copy things, and it just looked honestly like I was trying too hard. So if you have fun with it, play around with it. It's nothing serious. I think just taking a million photos and having fun with it, you're gonna find one outfit photo that honestly you're gonna love. And then finally, of course, it is editing your photo. So I'm gonna show you guys how to edit one outfit photo and how I typically edit all of my outfit photos on my phone. So let's get to it. And that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I honestly hope some of those tips can help you guys next time when you're out taking an outfit photo. And also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy and you would like to see next week's video all about posing for outfit shots, which I think is going to be really interesting and fun. You guys can follow me on Instagram and my blog. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below, and I hope you all have an incredible week, and I'd love to see your guys' outfit photos. Tag me in some of them on Instagram because I'd love to take a look at them. Thank you guys again, and have a wonderful day. Bye guys.